Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a small village. Her grandmother, who lived on the other side of the village, had made her a pretty red riding hood. She loved it so much that she wore it everywhere she went. The people in the village got so used to seeing her in it that they took to calling her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother called her over. Little Red Riding Hood, bring this bucket to your grandmother's house. Smell good. She's very ill and cannot get out of bed. Taking the bucket, Little Red Riding Hood started down to the road. Harry dear, Grandma must be very hungry. I will, Mother. Remember, don't talk to strangers you met on the road, and always keep two men pet. Don't worry, Mother. I will remember. And with that, Little Red Riding Hood walked up in the direction of her grandmother's house with the bucket in her hand. Little Red Riding Hood continued to follow the path until it led into a forest. As she passed through the forest, a wolf appeared from behind the bushes. Hello, the Little Red Riding Hood. Hello, how are you? Where are you up to in such a hurry? I am on my way to visit my grandma. Oh, I see. What have you got in that bucket there? It's bread and wine for my grandma. She's very ill. Easy. You must be a very nice little girl. Does she live far? Not really. Her house is just over the hill, next to the tree of trees. The wolf must water as he formed an evil plan in his head. First, I can gobble up the grandma. Then I swallow Little Red Riding Hood, and then I can wash them down with the cheese in that bucket. The wolf followed Little Red Riding Hood down the path and soon began to talk to her again. Look over there, Little Red Riding Hood. Do you see those lovely yellow flowers? Oh, you're right. They're beautiful. Distracted by the pretty flower, Little Red Riding Hood forgot all about her mother's warning and stepped up the path to take a closer look. Let the silly Little Red Riding Hood enjoy her flowers. Meanwhile, I'm going to Grandma's house. When the wolf knocked on Grandma's door, a faint voice answered him from inside the house. Who is it? It's me, Grandma, Little Red Riding Hood. Please let me in. I come to bring you some freshly baked bread and delicious wine. Oh, that's so nice. Come in. The door is open. Come on in. Throwing open the door, the wolf sprang into the house. Grandma screamed, "You are not my granddaughter, you are a wolf!" With an evil laugh, the wolf pawed her and swallowed her gold. Disguising himself in Grandma's nightgown, cap, and glasses, the wolf lay down in her bed and pulled up the covers. Soon, I snapping on Little Red Riding too. I can almost taste her already. Finally, Little Red Riding Hood arrived at her grandmother's house. "Hello, Grandma, it's me, Little Red Riding Hood. Can I come in?" "The door is open. Come on in." When Little Red Riding Hood entered the house, she instantly felt that something had changed in her grandmother's appearance. "Oh, Grandma, why are you yeah, so big? Do you hear your sweet voice better, my dear? What happened to your eyes? Why are they so wide and scary?" "To see lovely way better, she's hot." "Why are your teeth so long except to better, darling? When I eat you?" Before Little Red Riding Hood could move, the wolf leaped out of bed, pawed on her, and swallowed her raw just like her grandmother. That was yummy. Oh, now all I need after such a satisfying snap is a good nap. The wolf ate so much, his stomach was full, and the wolf drifted off to sleep snoring loudly. At the very moment, a hunter was passing by Grandma's house. He was surprised to hear the loud snoring and began to suspect that something else was going on. That doesn't sound like Grandma at all. It sounds like some savage beast. The hunter peeked in through the window and saw the wolf. Aha! That monster must have eaten poor Grandma. Sneaking quite quietly into the house, the hunter aimed his rifle at the sleeping wolf. But just as he was about to shoot, and the wolf, bubbling belly began to wiggle. Oh my! It looks like Grandma is still trapped in the wolf's stomach. The hunter brought a pair of scissors and cut open the wolf's stomach. Grandma and Little Red Riding Hood jumped out alive and unharmed. "Thank you for saving us, Mr. Hunter. I am so glad that you are both alive. But what should we do about that wolf?" Let this the weak wolf a lesson. Just stuff his stomach with rocks. Little Red Riding Hood brought some heavy rocks that she gathered outside and dropped them into the wolf's stomach. When she was done, Grandma stitched the wolf back up. My stomach! What happened to my stomach? Why does it hurt so much? The ropes in the wolf's stomach were so heavy he couldn't get up off the bed. He tossed and turned until he toppled off the edge and fell to floor dead. Everyone cheers. That day, Little Red Riding Hood learned an important lesson too. She promised that from that moment on, she would always listen to her mother and never talk to strangers. Thank you. Thank you.